Welcome to this new episode of Bear CP. We have a new channel now. The old channel got the leaders or something. I don't know. But here's our first episode, and we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome, parents of Mr. Edward. And you're my father. And you're Edward, right? Yeah, I don't, you don't even turn on your camera in my class. I can't even see your face most of the time. When I require your camera to be on, you don't turn it on. So I'm honestly done at this point. I don't want to see your face. I'm just gonna talk to your parent. Move out my sight. Okay, so basically what's happening here is academically he's gonna fail in my class. He's currently at a 15%. He's only done 10 of his assignments. Almost 10 assignments. He's scored a 25, which is way below average. That's on the average of a second grader. Just gonna be brutally honest here. He hasn't been showing up. He's been showing up 20 minutes late. 20 minutes late. So I'm over here. I'm starting class. Then 20 minutes in, when we're about to assign, we're already on the homework at this point. After 20 minutes, we're already on the homework at this point, making them do their homework because there's only 10 more minutes of class left. So he shows up. Then he's missed a whole bunch of criteria and cannot do the concept that was just assigned, cannot do the homework. Therefore, he's going to fail the test. He's failed all the tests because he shows up 20 minutes late, cannot do the criteria. I gave him a tutoring session. I created a tutoring session and said, come here and we'll teach you the criteria. Guess what? All the other people that did other people that weren't doing so well, they did it. They came to class. They have good grades now. But he did not show up. Edward did not show up. I had his name on red paper and at one point because he wasn't showing up to tutoring, and I was like, forget it. And I contacted you multiple times about his progress, but you said you'll be on it, and you didn't. So now he's failing class, and you said you'll be on it. You'll make sure he does the work. He doesn't do the work, so I want to know. I want to understand what's happening. My work schedule's been too busy right now. I physically do not have time to be working at work. So I do not know what to do. Well, I know what to do. I'm taking away your privilege of virtual learning and I'm turning him face to face. Because maybe then, if he just turned to face to face, maybe then he will do his work. Because it's going to be required. It's inevitable that he's going to do his work. Because then we're going to be face to face. And now I will see what he's actually doing. If he's actually doing his work or putting scribbles on papers like he does every single time he turns in a test. He puts scribbles on paper and said, I don't know this concept. Guess what I enter? I enter a 0. I'm not entering a 100. I'm not entering a 50 for incomplete work. I'm not entering no other grade. I'm not entering a 10. I'm not entering a 5. I'm entering a 0. Because he doesn't deserve credit. He doesn't deserve a 5. He doesn't deserve a 1%. He doesn't deserve a 10%. Nothing. I put in zeros for uncompleted work. He has completed any of his work up to this point. And this is too much. Number one, understand that I am a principal and a teacher. So I have a strenuous schedule. I don't have time to be focusing on one student. So here what we're going to do. I'm suspending him for 2 weeks. And once he comes back from his 2 week suspension for not doing everything, to be quite honest, I should suspend him for 10 weeks. Because he hasn't been doing anything. You're lucky I'm giving him 2 weeks. That's just being generous. So what I'm gonna do is when he comes back, it's gonna be a face-to-face. Either we're gonna have a bus assigned to his address. So there's gonna be a personal bus with one seat. There will be no other kids in that bus. It's gonna be a personal bus just for him to get to school every single day and get back from school every day. It's gonna be a personal bus. No one else is gonna be on it but him. It will be there at a time. I'll tell you the specific time it's going to be there. We have ordered this, and it's costing us $200 just for this every day. So he better not miss it, or that's going to be another week of suspension. So I'm not wasting $200 every single week on this bus. So if he misses 15 weeks, if he goes 15 weeks with missing the bus is gone. You're going to have to physically drive him there. We're giving him a bus, so you better accept that fact. We're giving him a bus, and you don't have to drive him. But if he misses the bus all the time, you're going to have to drive him there. Okay. But why are you being so mad? Because now I had to waste my time and money getting this person on the bus for you. Now it's time to talk to you, Edward. Get out of here, parents. Edward, you are not passing this class academically, and to be honest, you will never pass the class academically if you do not step it up. You need to start doing your work. You need to start showing up to class on time. You will be doing that because you will never be virtual again. I don't care. You are not being virtual. You will come to school. I always told you the personal bus will be picking you up at a time. You are to be showing up at the time. If I find out that the bus had to stay there for a specific amount of time, or if that personal bus is late, not for traffic reason, if there's no other reason preventing, if there's nothing other than you being late that's preventing it from being there on time, I will suspend you. Because the person says, oh yeah, he was late and we had to wait this how many long for him to get ready to get on the bus, I'm suspending you and I may even expel you. Depending on the severity of the situation and how much time it took for the bus to get you situated. So I'm not playing this game anymore. And can we bring in our next student, please? Because this student is bound to get 15 weeks suspension right off the bat. I'm even going to be generous with this next student. Next student, please come in. Miss Robinson, Patrice wants to talk to you. Kevin, please sit down now. Now, I can't even talk to you. I had to get the superintendent of the school to talk to you. Do you not know he's higher than me in power? He's higher than me. I'm a principal. He's a superintendent. So if a superintendent has to come down here to talk to you, you know it's going to be bad. And you spent there for 15 weeks. I can't even tell you what happened. You know what you did? Hi, I'm Superintendent Virtual Kid Kevin. You were virtual, but now you're being face to face permanently. So what you have been doing, you haven't showed up since August 18th. You've been thinking that you can get away with this, and so apparently you haven't shown up since August 18th. Yeah, and now it is September. Wait, no, it's oh crap. It's October now. So that's like 200 or 100 days of school you'd have missed. And now you're trying to do your work now because there's been multiple emails and you had to go to court over this. Yeah, I'm not accepting that. You have missed so much criteria. I don't even think you can pass at this point. You can't even pass even if you try to learn new, even if they're trying to learn. You are not going to pass because of the amount of zeros that you have in the grade book. There were so much zeros that the principal had to call the board of the school to decide what to do with you. And we decided you're getting 15 weeks of suspension. 15 weeks of suspension. 15 weeks of suspension. That's number one. You're getting 15 weeks of suspension. You will not be able to do your work, so there's going to be 15 weeks of zeros. We're not giving you work. You think you're going to come over here and be suspended and do work? Now, since you haven't been doing work since August 18th, you can stay not doing work. Hope you enjoy that little vacation. But it's going to be not good for you academically, because once you come back from that 15 week suspension, not to mention you will have to go to summer school. And it'll be every day. You are not getting out of it. And we have extended the time period of your summer school to 5 p.m. every day. So it's going to be 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And there will be content that you will be learning. So don't even give me that face that, oh my gosh, you're going to put me in summer school for no reason. You're going to summer school from 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. It's not even summer yet, but I'm still making you go to summer school. There's still summer schools that are open that will accept you. So 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. you will be there. And then from 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. you will be going to another school to learn some more criteria. So you brought this on yourself, basically, because you're not going to be home until 8 p.m. every single day of that 15-week suspension. So you brought this on yourself. So what I need to do is you're going to be suspended for 15 weeks. Once you come back, I don't even know. You're not gonna pass. You're gonna be held back. So we already put you down for the held back list. You're just gonna do your work, but you're not gonna pass. Okay. That's the point we're at right now, because you know when you do your work, you're not gonna pass. So you can do your work, but you're not gonna pass. I can almost guarantee you that. So you can do your work for all your classes, but you're not gonna pass all the classes because you've been gone since August 18th. I do not know why you were thinking a stupid decision like that. We already have contacted your parents through email, talking about how it's gonna affect them for letting you stay, not going to school since August 18th. The amount of emails we have sent to your parents it's just crazy. We thought that this was going, that you were going to be back to school once we sent the first two emails, but that didn't happen, did it? So what I need you to do is I need for you to sign this contract stating that you will be that you will be present for the summer school sessions and other sessions that you have to go to. Is it understood, Kevin? Yes, Mr. Superintendent. If I have to send one more email, I will suspend you. You should be expelled at this point. Suspension I won't be a chance. But we're being generous with your life because you have the education to be doing this stuff. If you want a job, you have to have this education. So be happy that we're being this generous with your grades. At this point, we would have sent you back to kindergarten. That would be a choice. That was a choice, but we didn't do that choice. It was either three choices. We either suspend you, let you keep going to this grade, or expel you, or send you back to preschool, which we did not do because that would be pretty much stupid on our side. And people were like, "Why would you send this kid back to preschool?" But yeah, that's your situation at this point. Please do not expect any leisure in your suspension. You will not get any. So don't try to send emails like, "Oh my gosh, I've been so good. Can I please get a week off my suspension?" Yeah, it's not happening. You've been gone since August 18th. I am not giving you any sort of leisure on that 15-week suspension. That is the first time this school district has even given someone a 15-week suspension. So that's a first. You're a part of history now. I hope that makes you happy. So yeah, that is your situation. That's the time. So get ready for that. And that is the end of this new episode. This is episode 1 on our new channel of Bears P. I hope you guys like this. Remember to hit that like button. And we'll see you guys again in the next episode of Bears EP.